Whoa, what the hell are you doing?
I'm kicking the tyres on the Mazda 6 to find out if it's any good. I've seen Oaks doing this, and they seem to think that it tells them something about a car.
I think the only thing it's going to tell you about anything is that you're a moron if you kick the tyres. I mean, great tyres.
They are good tyres.
No, we're going to do it right. So what
Okay.
I've got here, I've got my hands on the scoring sheets that they use for the Car of the Year competition. Now,
Okay,
the Mazda 6
cool.
obviously one of the finalists.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe we could show our viewers how to really assess a car like the journalist did.
Yeah.
You can see how the Mazda 6 stacks up.
There's some quite interesting things on here, but outside stuff, aesthetic stuff, driving stuff, and wallet stuff.
Yeah, but we're not going to do the traditional stuff. Let's give it a bit of an ignition spin.
The ignition version, let's do it.
Well, I would imagine the obvious place to start would be the looks, the appearance. What do you think of it?
I like it. It's inoffensive. Tail lights at the back are nice. And I think you can very clearly see that it's a Mazda.
No. I think this is an absolutely awesome car in terms of looks for Mazda. It's sporty, it's aggressive. Yeah, the tail lights, the front light, it looks, it's awesome. It really
Okay,
is.
would you buy it?
Yeah, I actually would. From first time for a Mazda, I would actually go. I wouldn't feel bad driving in this because it doesn't look like your traditional Mazdas.
It does.
No,
It absolutely does.
no. But I guess that's the whole
It's
point.
subjective.
So am I right?
No. So one of the things that they also have on this list is standard of finish. What about the paintwork?
I had a very close look. The paintwork is stunning, doll. It's amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
The finish on this interior is fabulous. It really is something to write home about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very comfortable. The leather seats feel good.
Sporty pedals.
Yeah. I like the way they've brought that chrome in. So that chrome follows through from the front
Yeah, the
right
dials.
through to the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk us through those dials. They're wicked.
Oh, they're stunning. I mean, the way, I mean, it's at night time, it looks fantastic, doesn't it?
It's got the blue and the orange trim.
What did you think of this? Because I actually didn't think these, the instrumentation on the steering wheel were actually very easy to use.
Yeah, but you know you can change everything. It's the first car I've been on where
Yes,
I
true.
played and I could turn down the aircon, increase it, change channels.
True, but don't you think that's distracting? Like I was trying to I just wanted to change the channel, and I've got to select to go over to the channel, then go up
Yeah,
or
but I
down.
think that's.
Then you've got to change
I
back
think
to.
that's a woman thing. See, I'm
Anyway,
not
we
allowed to play on my
digress.
cell phone.
We digress. We're talking about finishes.
No, all right. It's a lot to do off a steering column.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, it's finishes. We agree that it's very executive. It's got an executive finish. Hey?
It does, but it still brings the sport in with the chrome, which I think is cool. A bit plasticky
yeah.
though. You know what is cool though, Lindsay? I'm sitting in the back. Obviously, this one comes with a full sunroof,
Yeah.
but it's quite cool because they've actually hollowed out where the sunroof ends.
So space.
And talk about space. I mean, you've got 7'12" legs.
Yeah, and this
You've
is
pushed
all
this
the way back.
all the way back, and I can actually sit with my legs dead ahead. So there's ample. It's got a really big car feel. Funnily enough,
But you know where there's lots of space?
that's our little secret.
Well, we're going to climb in, and and then Jonathan, we're going to start rolling only when we are in, and we're going to like pull the boots up to show, haha, lots of space. Okay.
Actually, is freaking big, eh?
Feet.
Oh, you in there? Okay, that wasn't the
Okay,
plan.
that's not funny.
You're in. Right.
Jonathan. Hey. Yes,
Um,
I know what it
I'm not
feels
sure
like
how
to
to
be
open it.
gangster.
How do you
It's
open
quite
it?
hot in here.
No, open it seriously, bud.
No, where do you open it?
The button.
Go look inside.
It's hot.
This isn't funny.
I can't find it anywhere.
Well, where's the key?
Who's got the key?
I've got the key. Oh wait.
No, you're taking the piss, Jonathan. Seriously, just open the boot. There must be a button.
Actually, I am.
Aha.
Well, we found out how big the boot is.
That's a big boot. But you don't want to lock yourself in there. How did you open it? Where's the button?
In the back there.
Where?
Oops. Ah. Yeah.
I've been looking for this button on this car because there's no boot button inside. It's actually quite novel. How that works.
Once you find it.
Once you know where to look.
Now for the fun part, the driving. Now you don't want to freak out the dealer by doing handbrake turns and S-bends at high speed, but there are things you can do to test drive quality. You're looking for things like engine smoothness, throttle response and the car's behaviour on different surfaces. Damping is important, particularly when driving in Johannesburg where road surfaces are not up to scratch. For handling, find a few corners and give it a bit of juice through the bend to see how it copes. You want it to feel solid and stuck to the ground. At the same time you're doing this, you can also check what they call steering precision. So, how does it respond? What sort of feedback are you getting from the steering wheel? Another thing to check is handling on sharp corners and handling in sweeping corners. Of course, this is dependent on your driving as well. Make sure you turn the radio off during a test drive so you can listen for road noise, engine noise and wind noise. The Mazda does get a gold star though for its phenomenal Bose sound system. Braking is an easy one to test. Make sure you're in a safe environment and test for smoothness under normal braking as well as emergency stopping. When you slam on anchors, do you need to fight with the steering wheel or does the car take it all in its stride? Show off your parking skills on your test drive in order to find out about the car's maneuverability and also judge visibility from the cabin. Our only protest here on the Mazda is the lack of park distance sensors, which would have been useful in a car this size. On the driving part of the test, the Mazda 6 scores top marks for us. It's a great handler and has a really solid, sporty feel to it.
Okay, so another one of the categories is design benefits. It says ease of ingress and egress. And for those who don't know what that means, it means getting in and getting out of the car. Best way to test that is with a short skirt. How was that?
It was pretty easy. I didn't pull a Lindsay or Paris.
That skirt actually suits you.
It really does. I quite like the draft of it all, but I did have my knickers on. But super comfy. What I do enjoy, I mean, it's easy to get into the car, but you've got pre-setting on the seats.
Yeah, and you've got electronic adjustments on the driver's passenger side.
So
as
it
well.
makes it super simple. So if you do have more than one girl in your life, like Lindsay and Paris, you can preset their seats for them, and your wife will never know.
And the rest of the ergonomics?
What the hell's ergonomics?
How comfortable is it?
Oh,
It's comfortable. It's a
Very
very
nice.
comfortable car.
very
You know
nice.
what I did think? The gear stick,
Knob.
gear knob. What did you think of that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start that again. Well, what do you think of the placement of the gear knob and the placement of the handbrake?
Yeah, I think it's cool. You don't, clearly.
Yeah,
It's a very easy box. Nice to drive.
it is. It's very notchy.
What I like is everything is close. Everything is, yeah. You
It
can
is.
get to wherever you want to, even your cup holders. It's,
Yeah.
That's cool.
There's lots of space to put
I
stuff.
like this car, even in a skirt. Well, I guess the only thing we haven't touched on is value for money.
Price, yeah. Because you are going to pay a little bit extra if you're going to get a little bit extra.
Yeah, but this car, 280,000 Rand, is really well priced, I think.
I agree.
I think
I
if
actually
you look
agree.
at the looks, the luxury inside,
Yeah.
you get in, you feel like you should be paying a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And even, I mean, I look at fuel consumption. They've got it down here at 9.3 litres per 100 kilometres, which...
Well, what does that mean?
Well,
No,
basi-
people always bandy about
No, I
these
know, I
figures.
know.
We know what it means. What is
Or
that?
do, or do we?
9.3 litres.
Litres will take you 100
100
kilometres. So obviously you can then work that out based on the fuel price, which changes daily.
Yeah, but how do you know what's good and what's bad? I mean,
Well, you need to-
9.3
well,
in
you're
this
gonna
car.
You're going to need to compare it to engine size.
For a car like this, then, a 2 litre,
is-
2.5.
It is.
What sort of fuel
It's
consumption?
good. It's really good.
Mm.
The bit I think for me though is it looks super sporty, but I find it very, very flat for a 2.5.
Fine when you're in the higher gears.
It's fine when you're up to speed. I think it's a great car for cruising on the highways.
Mm.
Getting there is what takes long, but once you're there, it's a fantastic ride.
So we like it.
We do. I wanted to bring out the MPS. Then
Shame.
we'll like it even more. Good car.
Good car.
Good test, by the way. Should we go kick the
It was
tyres on
fun.
last
Yeah,
time?
let's do that.
Or we can leave you in the boot.
Good car. Now we can say it with authority. Good car.
Well done.